Hey, what is going on, guys? It's your boy John, aka Speros here, and today I'm bringing you guys my brand new setup video. I did make a setup video about a year ago, but some things have changed, especially with my PC specs and everything like that. And everybody's been asking me to make one, asking me, what my controllers, paddles are set to, my mix amp set to, everything like that. So my game plan for this video is I'm gonna go over my gaming setup first. Basically, like what I use to game, my controller, my headset, what my bindings are, everything like that. And then I'm gonna go over, what some stuff I keep on my desk, and then I'll get into the stream setup portion after that. But yeah, guys, if you guys are at all interested in anything that I go over in this video, if you check out the link in the description, it will have my Amazon influencer store. So basically, everything I go over in this video will be linked in that store, like in a really convenient place. It's separated, I think, by my gaming gear, my stream PC, and then just some miscellaneous stuff. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that. Anything purchased through the store, I think, gives me some sort of commission. So if you guys are interested at all in anything in this video, please use the link in the description. I would very much appreciate that. So starting out with my gaming stuff, the thing I get the question about the most is what controller do I use? So I use a Scuff Vantage. That's just what I like to use. I would like to know, though, this is my third Scuff Vantage. My first one I bought from Scuff themselves, so I have to send that out and get it fixed. Luckily, my second one I bought from GameStop, and GameStop has a really cool return policy, as in you can just go take it back if it breaks within 30 days, which it did. Then they gave me this one, and then I just bought the warranty for this. So for 50 bucks for a whole year, if this controller breaks, has any malfunctions, I can take it right back to GameStop, and they just replace it right there. The same day I'll walk out with a brand new controller. So as long as they're in stock, which is really nice, especially for somebody who plays every day, and really I can't take days off just because my equipment isn't working. So as you can tell, this controller is just a little bit different. Obviously I am using the Scuff disc. It's just what I like to use. And then obviously my right stick is a little bit taller than normal right sticks. So this is a Control Freak Phantom. For those of you who don't know, Control Freaks basically are just a little cap that goes on whatever stick that you want. Yes, the Control Freak Phantoms for PS4 fit on the Scuff Vantage for PS4. They do fit. You just have to really want it, and you gotta really want to get it on there. Mine fit. It is a little bit snug, which is good though, because it's not going to come off. I can pull on it, nothing's happening. But basically, it just makes your right stick taller, or your left stick, whatever stick you want to put it on. Makes it taller, helps with accuracy. You can bump your sensitivity up like almost 2 notches, and it'll feel exactly the same, which is really nice. It does take some getting used to. I cannot play without Control Freaks. That's just me. I don't recommend putting them on both sticks, just because, the left stick, it's kind of useless to have it on there. You don't really do anything with the left stick other than run around. Rather, the right stick, you're aiming with constantly, so I just suggest putting on the right stick. So now, moving on to my paddles. As you guys can see, I only play with 2 paddles. I don't like having all 4 paddles. It's just not my personal preference. I'd rather have 2 paddles. So I'll just go over what those are mapped to. So this is my right hand, this is my right stick, and this one is mapped to A. This is my left hand, this is my left stick, and this one's mapped to L1 or LB. So basically jump and heal. So the right one is mapped to A or X, just depending what console you're on, to jump, and the left one is mapped to L1 or LB, just depending what console you're on, to heal in Call of Duty. That's what I like it as. That's what I'm going to keep using it as. I don't have any plans on adding any paddles. I don't use the sax buttons. I don't like those, and that's just my personal preference. When I do play on Xbox, though, I play on an Xbox One Elite controller. I do have a Scuff for Xbox. I prefer the Elite controller over the Scuff. It really just comes down to personal preference. Obviously, Control Freak Phantom, like I said, I got the disc instead of the normal D-pad. And then I have Scuff paddles on the back. There are 4 paddles here. I just haven't taken them off, but I only use 2. Again, it's just A and LB. But I just, I really like the Scuff paddles. It's just what I'm used to. I don't like the way the Elite paddles are set up. So the next thing people are always asking me about is my headset. So I use Astro A40 TRs. These are white because they are for the Xbox One. The ones for PS4 are actually black. I really do prefer the black over the white, to be honest. The black looks a lot cooler. But I started out on Xbox as an Xbox gamer, so I've got the Xbox One version of the TRs. These do work with PS4. It's just you cannot use the microphone that is on the Astros. So all the sound that comes to my Astros, it comes through the Astro A40 TR mix amp. So this right here is the mix amp. Basically, the mix amp goes from your console to the mix amp and then out to your headset. So you get the best kind of sound, and you can customize the mix amp to really do whatever you want. I have the TR mix amp because I'm a content creator. So basically, I can program my mix amp to send certain sounds out to my stream, which is really nice. So like I have my game sound, the party chat or game audio and chat audio and all that stuff going out of my mix amp into my stream port on my capture card. That's besides the point. Needless to say, a lot of people are probably curious about what my Astro A40 settings are, because I do get that asked a lot. I feel like people think that there's like this secret setting on there that helps you hear feet. There really isn't. My settings for my Astro A40 mix amp is actually default. I just play on the default sound setting, whatever it comes out of the box as. I've never messed with my sound settings on there, the EQ settings, whatever you want to call them. I play with default settings, but I do turn my Astros all the way up. It's just what I'm used to, and that's, you know, what my sound settings are for when I'm playing games. Right here, this is my monitor, my gaming monitor. A lot of people ask me what this is as well. So this is a Samsung 750 UH or UH 750, something like that. Like I said, all this is linked in the store below. It's all right there. The difference that you'll see between my monitor and the monitor that I linked you guys is that mine is silver, while the monitor I linked you guys is black. They are the same exact monitor. It's just mine is last year's model and the one I linked is this year's model. They're not selling this model anymore. But like I said, stats wise, it's got the QLED display, which is the same as mine. It's 4K. It's also 32 inches. Like everything is exactly the same between that monitor and this monitor. It's just, it's a newer model, so they changed the color, I guess. It looks a lot sleeker in my opinion, but I'm not just gonna upgrade just for literally the sake of having a sleeker looking monitor. It's just, you know, I see it as a waste of money. So now going over some of the stuff, you know, that's on my desk every day that you guys don't get to see. I have my trivia calendar. My grandma got this for me for Christmas. It was pretty exciting. We are doing trivia every day on stream, but we are now behind 11 days because the last time I did this was the 15th. My bad. We're going to catch up on that probably tonight, which is probably yesterday, that by the time this video goes up. But we're going to catch up on trivia tonight. Something else that is I always have on my desk is my notepad. I always carry a notepad with me. Since I stream for such a long period of time, it's really easy to just write down the date and like the time within the stream that I get a good gameplay. It saves me a lot of time from, you know, having to go back and sift through old gameplay to find a specific game if I just have it written down. I am a gamer. I don't go outside, therefore I have a vitamin D deficiency. So obviously you got to get your vitamin D in every day. Always keep that on my desk, otherwise I'll forget to take it. I do use some blue blocking glasses when I'm editing videos, just because blue light coming off of monitors and TVs and stuff is really bad for your eyes and it's harmful. But I look really goofy, so I don't wear them on stream. I just wear them when I edit. But yeah, I always have screen cleaner on my desk as well. But yeah, this right behind me, I'm sure people are probably wondering what this is. This is a green screen. I do not use a green screen while I stream. I used to, but I don't like it that much, to be honest. I feel like it kind of disconnects me from my audience. I'd rather have... It's like when I stream without the green screen, you guys are kind of almost invited into, you know, my home, which I think is really cool. Well, it's not really my home. It's my studio apartment, which moving out of soon. We're moving somewhere. I haven't decided where, but we are moving. All right, so now let's go over some of the stuff that I use for streaming. Now we're through, you know, my gaming peripherals and also some miscellaneous stuff on my desk. So as you guys can see, my stream setup, I have 3 monitors, PC monitor here, gaming monitor here, PC monitor there. This one is my left monitor. This is what you guys are seeing me look at all the time whenever I am streaming. I'll have OBS open right here. I'll have my chat open right there. And then under OBS, I'll have my Streamlabs open with all my notifications and things like that. But something that I like to do is I like to have my YouTube analytics open. So basically for my live stream, it tells me my viewer count, you know, what people are watching in, whether it be 360 to 1080. And then also, you know, lets me know my retention rate or, you know, your view times. And all of that is on this monitor over here. I also have, you know, SoundCloud or YouTube open playing music, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing video games, I am listening to music. Like I said, I have no problem hearing people in the game. It's because my Astros are turned all the way up. The music's really not that loud, but, you know, it's nice to have something in the background. So yeah, that's what I have on my monitors when I'm streaming. Going over my face cam, this is my face cam. This is a Logitech Brio. It does 1080 at 60 FPS, which is really, really nice. It's like a $200 webcam. You don't need one that nice. I just upgraded because, you know, I've had some recent success on my stream, and any money that I really make from my stream is either being saved for the move, or I put it into upgrading my, you know, peripherals or my hardware, whatever you want to call it, to create a higher quality stream for you guys. So Logitech Brio. But this is my old webcam, if I can find it without looking at it. This is my old webcam. This is used as my controller cam now. It is a Logitech C615. I believe it's like a $40 webcam. It does 1080 at 30 frames per second. Pretty good quality. It's definitely a good starter, you know, face cam. That's what I would suggest, you know, if you're just getting into streaming. So yeah, now moving on to my microphone. I use a Blue Yeti microphone. It is on a Samsung MK10 like mic stand. That's just the kind of one I like. You can't really attach microphones to this desk because the desk that I'm using is actually a $30 folding table from Walmart. Like I said, we're on a budget here, so budget table, budget desk. I do plan on getting a nice desk when I move though. Super excited about that. Or an actual desk, not even a nice one, just the actual desk. But yeah, you can't really attach those like the boom mic stands, whatever, that are adjustable and this, that, and another to the $30 folding table. So I just went ahead and got a like 10, I think it's like $20 mic stand, and it stands on its own. It's got like a tripod at the bottom. It's really, really nice. Blue Yeti microphones, highly recommend. The Snowball is awesome if you're really on a budget, but if you can spring for the Blue Yeti itself, it's like 100 to 150 bucks. Absolutely phenomenal microphone. It gives great quality. They do pick up kind of every sound, so you're gonna have to mess around in your PC settings, but honestly, great quality. I ended up getting a Stream Deck for Christmas from my mom, and I honestly use it a lot more than I thought I would. You can put pretty much anything on here. If you don't know what they are, just look into them. They're really nifty, pretty helpful honestly as well. But yeah guys, now we're gonna quick hop over to the PC, and I'm just gonna put the specs on the screen, and I'll talk a little bit about my PC, but I'm not gonna go super in depth about it. Alright guys, so this is my PC right here. I'll go into it a little bit more now. So basically, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see in there, but we have this is a Gigabyte Aorus Gaming X399 motherboard. I don't know, it's all in the store in the description. Like I said, I got the Noctua like N14 air cooler and a Threadripper 1950X. I do have 16 gigabytes of RAM. I think it's G-Skill RAM, G-Skrill, whatever it's called. And then I'm running an EVGA GeForce GTX 1080 for the win. 8 gigabyte graphics card. Super nice. Really works well for recording my gameplays. That's what I use. And the Threadripper 1950X is 16 thread, 32 core. That's what I use to encode my streams going out, and then I use the GPU to record it. But if you guys are on a budget, save on a CPU and just get like a 1080 and use the 1080 to stream and record at once. It can handle it. I know a lot of people that do it. And if you're on a budget, you can save some money on a CPU. And then it's hard to see, but down there is an Elgato HD60 Pro. That's just what I use. That's my capture card. It's really nice being ultra low latency. I highly recommend it. There's some unreleased, you know, Speros koozies. Those things are pretty sweet. And then obviously, ignore the cords. I know cable management right now is like code red. It's terrible. It's really bad. When I move though, I'm gonna be doing cable management. You know, I didn't expect to be here too long, so I didn't really spend much time working on the cable management. I do run 2 Western Digital external hard drives. This one's a 4 terabyte, this one's a 6 terabyte. So all in all, I have 10 terabytes of external storage. This is my gaming keyboard. This is what I use to play keyboard and mouse with my feet. It's a Corsair, like K80, I don't even know. Really nice gaming keyboard. Can't play keyboard and mouse with my hands, so I play with my feet under my desk. These are all of my consoles. I have 2 PS4 Pros, 1 PS4 regular, and then a Xbox One X. I broke the optical port on my PS4 Pro, so I had to get a second one. And then obviously my old PS4 is just my old PS4, and my Xbox One X is my Xbox One X. With my console, I do run an SSD. I have a PS4 Pro, and I run one of these Samsung SSDs. This one's just hooked up to my PC, but I do use that same exact SSD on my console. It works out really well. Really nice. I highly recommend it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for my setup video. If you guys haven't already, drop a like. I would appreciate that. Sub if you guys are new around here, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.